Sí. Eh, sí, yo también. Ya espero que sea la última vez que me mudo. No, no me quiero mover más. Yo me cansé. No.
One is Ulta Ratha-yatra, or another also to another side.
Y Vishnu, ¿cómo está? ¿Con cuál?
Yesterday we also discussed very nice, beautiful this katha, how Mahaprabhu completely absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radhika. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his different sentiments, bhav in front of Lord Jagannath. And how gopis they expressed their sentiments to Lord Jagannath. Sarupare sangejar artakare sassadon nitya saislu karena patan ahuschate nalinana vapadara vindam Yogesare hriday vijanta agada bodhai Sangsara kupapatitottarana balammanam Gehang yusamapi manasudiyat swadano. Very nice, beautiful this. Because when Krishna told to the gopis, hey gopis, why are you angry with me? You are thinking I avoid to you or neglect to you. This is not true. I am always with you.
Sí, no veo casi nada.
I am always with you, but you are always thinking, I am not with you.
Estudia, trabaja.
You are feeling separation from me. This is actually your sentiments, bhav matra.
Sí, sí.
Because I am Bhagavan, Mai Bhakti Bhutanang Vrittayata Kalpade, Jatsim Ramatasini Bhagavatina Madapana. Mai Bhakti Bhutanang Amritatta Kalpate.
Okay, no va a estar feliz.
যে আমাকে ভক্তি করে ভজন করে কেন আমি ভগবান
So I am Bhagavan. If you do a bhajan of me, if you worship to me,
রাম কেন হচ্ছে না আমাকে আমি হলাম ভগবান
I am Bhagavan.
যে ভক্তি করে
If you worship to me, if you do bhajan of me,
তিনি অমৃত তত্ত্বকে প্রাপ্ত করে
you'll be able to attain the nectar.
অমৃত তত্ত্বের কথা বলতে কৃষ্ণ বলতে চাইছেন যে আমি
Krishna is
অমৃত
saying,
স্বরূপ
I am the nectar,
আমি অমৃত
embodiment of nectar.
যে প্রাপ্ত করে তিনি অমর হন
Means those who attain to me, they become immortal.
শোনা যায় যে অমৃত পান করলে অমর হয়ে যায়
So just like if someone
সেই তদ্রূপ
drinks the nectar, they become immortal. In the same
আমি
way,
হচ্ছেন সেই রূপ অমৃত স্বরূপ আমাকে যদি কেউ ভজন করে
I am like the nectar. If somebody worships me, the person will also attain this
আমাকেই সদা সর্বদা প্রাপ্ত করে
nectar. Means they will attain to me forever.
উপায়টা কি না আমার সেবা মই ভক্তি ভূতানা মই ভক্তি ভূতানা অমৃত
And to attain that, like, my service.
ভগবতী নাম মদাপন কিন্তু হে গোপীগণ তোমাদের যে আমার প্রতি যে প্রেম এটা হচ্ছে একটা
But the gopis, the love
অত্যন্ত
we have for each other, the very confidential things.
আর আমার প্রতি অত্যন্ত গাঢ় অনুরাগ হওয়ার জন্য তোমরা আমার কাছে এসে সম্মিলিত হয়েছো আর আমিও তোমাদের প্রতি অত্যন্ত প্রেম প্রীতি রাখার জন্য
And with the love we have The love we have for each other made us meet here in the Kurukshetra. So Krishna is telling the gopis, look, I came from Dwarka to Kurukshetra, and all you were also in Vrindavan, and you came to Kurukshetra. So love is like a two-way things. You cannot clap your hand with only one hand. You have to clap hands with two hands. So I love you, you love me. So two ways. I love you and you love me. So this love we have is like a rope, like a thread that's binding us and bringing us together. So we are attracted as like the thread of a garland. The same way, the love we have for each other, it's like that. So like a flowers are connected in the garden by that rope, the thread. The thread is love. So we have this love. So you are attracted to me and you are attracted to me also. I'm attracted to you and you are attracted to me. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, in the way of the person who loved to me, I will also reciprocate in the same way. But it's like for general people. But the love and affection that you have, it's not an ordinary thing. The love and affection we have for each other, it's very special. So special that you see in the Bhagavatam, Krishna says, I cannot repay the love the gopis have for me. So the love you have for me is unique and unparalleled. Even if I had the lifespan of Brahma and I would serve you, still I could never pay off the debt I have with you for your love. Like a chaste lady can give up everything. Like he's saying, like for a chaste lady to give up all the rules of society is something very rare, very impossible. But the girls, the gopis, they left all these rules of society, all the rules and regulation of the society. They've given up. They destroyed completely. So it's not possible for a chaste lady to do that. And to meet me in the parakya bhav. It's not possible. Anuswa, Arundhati, Anuswa, wife of Atri Rishi, Arundhati. The Shastra explain about these chaste ladies, but they never gave up their chastity. They couldn't do that. They couldn't give up their chastity. But gopis, what have they done? Very easily, they gave up all the rules of society. I am even indebted to your love, Krishna said. Krishna wants to say, I am Bhagavan. So it's normal for everyone to love God. So this time Krishna said this, gopis became angry. They became angry at this moment. Why? Because Krishna wanted to say, oh, I am Bhagavan. And to attain Bhagavan, you have to do meditation and do hard austerities. Dhruva, Prahlad, and the devotees, they perform so many austerities. Because to attain Bhagavan, like, you have to perform hard austerities. Krishna was saying, I am Bhagavan. So to attain me, you have to do yoga, sadhana, meditation, so many things. And the gopis heard this, and they became very angry. They become very angry with Krishna. Why? First of all, Krishna was saying, I am Bhagavan. Then he was saying, you have to meditate in me and like this. The gopis became very angry. They said, you want to establish that you are Bhagavan?
Why you have established yourself? You are Bhagavan. You are not Bhagavan. We did not see any symptoms of Bhagavan with you.
We do not see any symptoms of Bhagavan with you. Why are you saying you're Bhagavan? Shastra explains that Bhagavan, he never speaks lie. God always speaks the truth, but you are always lying. You ate butter and you told your mother you hadn't eaten butter. Every day gopis, they complain with Mother Yashoda. Your Gopal is eating the butter in our house and this and that. Then Mother Yashoda said, Gopal, why you ate butter from the gopis' house? We have 900,000 cows in our house.
Not only this, also one type of cows that we call.
And also we have one special kind of cows, that is the cow Padma Gandhi.
Smell as like pollen of the lotus.
A cow who has the milk which smells like the lotus flower. So why would you go to other person's house to steal? It's not proper. Shastra explains. To steal something wrong, have to be punished. So Mother Yashoda is telling Gopal like this, telling him off. Then Krishna says, Mother, you are really not my mother. Otherwise, why would you take the side of the gopis? When do I have time to go and steal anything from their houses? Early in the morning, I already go. You send me off to Madhuban to graze the cows. Since early in the morning, I'm whole day running behind the cows. So when would I have time to graze, to you're my mother, you should take my side. And you took the side of the gopis. So certainly you don't love me, or actually maybe you're not my real mother. If you would be my mother, you wouldn't do this. So from now on, I'll go graze the cows and I'll never come back. So when Gopal said this, the body of Mother Yashoda started trembling, shaking. She even fell, she fainted. Oh, what if Gopal goes and doesn't come back? What will I do? Then when Gopal saw his mother fainted, Gopal put some water in her face. Okay, Gopal, I'll not believe these gopis anymore. I promise. I raise my hand, I promise to you. I gave birth to you. I am your real mother, of course. Mother Yashoda was crying. Then the heart of Gopal melted, and Gopal, Krishna, took his own pitambar to wipe off Yashoda's tears. And then Krishna said, actually, mother, Manahima Kanakayo, really I ate the butter, yes. Gopal said, mother, actually I really ate butter. So Gopal is doing these beautiful Lilas. Gopis are saying, so it's very difficult to know if you're lying or telling the truth, or so one day you're saying, mother, I haven't eaten the butter, and later you're saying, actually indeed I ate the butter. So there's no any value in your speech, because so choose one, have to take one side. Yeah.
You cannot take the two sides at a time. एक ही समय आप दुई दिके থাকতে পারেন। কিন্তু তোমার কথাটা এরকম কখনো বলছি আমি মাখন খাই না।
But sometimes you say you haven't eaten butter, sometimes you said you eat, sometimes you say you haven't eaten, sometimes you say you steal, sometimes you don't, you say you don't, so you are actually a liar. Bhagavan is never angry. So how to believe Krishna is Bhagavan? He becomes angry, like breaks stuff. So the gopis, they see Krishna's faults. The gopis. How possible? How would you be God? Bhagavan is capable of everything. And then the Maharaj tells Gopal, Gopal, bring my wooden sandals. And Gopal cannot even like carry properly the wooden shoes of Nanda Maharaj. Krishna a little bit walks, and then that wooden sandals falls out from his head. So how is he Bhagavan? I heard that from Purnamas there's only one God, Narayana. You're not Narayan.
তুমি তো তুমি সামান্য একটা বালক।
You're just a normal boy.
হ্যাঁ, তুমি ভগবান কি হবে? এই জন্যই গোপীগণ বলছেন,
The Gopis are saying,
প্রতিপাদন করতে চাইছেন যে আমি ভগবান।
because Krishna wanted to establish the gopis that he is Bhagavan, and gopis are saying like,
আর দ্বিতীয় কি বলছেন?
so, sorry, gopis were angry because first of all Krishna wanted to establish he was Bhagavan,
কি করতে হবে?
and also he said that they needed to meditate in him, just like the yogis who are doing hard sadhan,
ধ্যানের দ্বারা আমাকে জানতে পারে।
to meditate in him like this.
Without meditation, no one can realize about me. ये ध्याনের দ্বারা আমাকে জানা যায়। ধ্যান শেখাচ্ছে।
Have to teach how to meditate.
রেগে কৃষ্ণকে কি বলছেন?
So the gopis became very angry with Krishna.
যোগেশ্বরে হৃদি বিচিন্ত অগাধ বোধে সংসার কুপপতিত উত্তর অবলম্বনম গেহম জুসামপি মনসোদ্যাৎ সদামি। গোপীগণ রেগে কি বলছেন?
Gopi said,
ধ্যানের যোগটা, ধ্যান যোগের কথা তুমি আমাকে বললে, আমাদের বললে,
you told us to meditate in you.
তা কাকে শিক্ষা দাও?
You have to teach this kind of teachings to Brahma, not to us.
কেন যোগীগণ এই সংসার
Why? Because the yogis,
জন্য তারা কঠোর তপস্যা,
they are doing hard austerities to try to be delivered from this world. Trying to do meditation.
এক তো সংসার থেকে উদ্ধার হতে চাই।
First of all, we didn't want to be delivered from this world.
তোমার ওই চরণের ধ্যান করতে চাই। এমনকি তোমার চরণের কথা স্মরণ হলে
And we don't want to remember you. Actually, because we remember you, our heart melts. Why? Because your lotus feet are so soft.
সেই চরণের দ্বারা তুমি যখন গোচারণে যাও,
When you go for cow grazing,
আর খালি পায়ে যাও।
you go barefoot,
গোচারণে কেমন যাও? খালি পায়ে। আর তখন খালি পরে যাও, ওই ব্রজের মধ্যে যে পাথরগুলো রয়েছে, কাঁটা,
there are many stones in Braj, rocks, pebbles.
কোমল,
So when you step this, you feel pain in your feet.
কথা শুনেই আমাদের মধ্যে কি হয়? হৃদয়ের মধ্যে
In this moment, we suffer so much.
চারায়ণ পসুন নলিন সুন্দরম নাততে পদম। গোপীদের মধ্যে
We sing the Gopi Gita.
তোমার এত সুন্দর সুকোমল, ভেরি সফট চরণ,
Your feet is so soft.
মাটিতে লাগে, কঙ্করে লাগে, কাঁটা লাগে,
And when you step in these
হয় না?
pebbles,
লতা মনম,
don't you feel any pain in your feet, in your soft feet?
আমাদের মন তখন অত্যন্ত চঞ্চলমান হয়ে ওঠে। our mind become very restless,
Our mind become very restless.
চঞ্চল হয়ে ওঠে মনটা, যে তোমার চরণের কত কষ্ট হচ্ছে।
Thinking about the pain you'll feel in your feet. So you're telling us to meditate in your feet? These feet?
ধ্যান করো। আর তোমার তুমি নাকি ভগবানের চরণ ধ্যান করলে সমস্ত পাপ থেকে মুক্ত হওয়া যায়।
And if someone remembers the feet of Bhagavan, he will be free from all the sins. Shastra explains, if early in the morning you wake up and then you meditate in the feet of Bhagavan,
পাপ থেকে মুক্ত হওয়া যায়।
you'll be delivered from all the sins.
সংসারের সমস্ত প্রকার বন্ধন আপনা আপনি কি হয়ে যায়? দূর হয়ে যায়।
All your material bondages will be destroyed. There are how many symbols in the feet of Bhagavan? 19 symbols in his feet.
তার মধ্যে একটা বিশেষ চিহ্ন রয়েছে, যাকে বলে চক্র।
A special symbol is the chakra, the disc.
বলে সেই চক্রকে স্মরণ করলে সংসার চক্র নাশ হয়ে যায়। সমস্ত
So if you remember this, all your sufferings in the material world will be destroyed and finished. If early in the morning, Shastra explains, just wake up and have the photo of the feet of Bhagavan.
উঠেই প্রথমে সেই
As soon as you wake up, just
চরণ চিহ্নগুলো,
look at the symbols of his feet.
অঙ্কুশ চক্র এইসবগুলো রয়েছে। সংসারের সমস্ত দুঃখ দূর হয়ে যাবে।
All your sufferings of material world will be destroyed.
শাস্ত্রের মধ্যে বলা হয়েছে।
Shastra explains.
আর তোমাকে মাতৃগর্ভে আসতে হবে না।
You don't need to come back again to the womb of a mother. Come back to this material world.
তাই গোপীগণ বলছেন,
So the gopis say,
এক তো আমরা সংসার থেকে উদ্ধার হতে চাই না। আর
we don't even want to be delivered from this world, first of all.
তোমার চরণে
Second point,
আমার ধ্যান
we don't want to meditate in your feet. Teach this to the yogis. Those who are in this well of material existence, then they meditate in your feet. For those who are in the well of the material existence. But why would we meditate in your feet? We don't even think we are the body. Gopis are saying we don't even think we are the body. Actually, why do we suffer so much? Because we think we're the body. So that's why we're bound in Maya. We think we are the body. And we're thinking that things that belong to the body is ours. So that's why we are so upset. Isn't it? Bodily conception is the cause of all distress. The source of all distress is to think that you're this body. If you think you are the servant of Krishna, then you'll never suffer again. But the jivas in this world, they cannot understand this. They're under the illusion of Maya.
Completely illustrated by Maya.
First of all, we think we are the body. I'm a Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra. I'm a Brahmachari, Grihas, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. This is mine, this is yours. This is Maya. This is mine, this is yours. So when you think this mind is yours, that's why we fight. This is the cause of bondage. If you think I belong to Bhagavan and Bhagavan is mine. If you think this, then no suffering anymore. But we are bound by Maya and we don't think this. When you think I'm not the body, I am the servant of Bhagavan. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, what? The jiva is a parcel of God. So if you have knowledge about this, so then you'll not have any material suffering and bondage. But if you don't know about your soul, then that's why we are suffering in this world, because we don't know who we really are. So Maya makes us think that lie is true. Like something which is not real looks like real because of Maya. So, in which life they were your mother, sister? Like, when you give up your body, you'll not remain having the same relationship with these people that now is your parents and family. So we are bound in this material world thinking this is mine, this is yours. Like Shankaracharya said in the Mohan Mudgar, the hammer of illusions. You can read this verse. Who is your wife? This is not your wife. Before wedding, she was not your wife, and after that, also she's not your wife. Just because after the wedding, you're thinking she's your wife. But before the wedding, you didn't have any relationship with her. She was not your wife. But then after the wedding, okay, she is my wife. And after that, then okay, where is your wife? She died. Where she's gone to? Oh, she died. Okay, she died, but where did she go to? Oh, she just died. I don't, she died. That's it. So if you ask someone, like suppose, your father, what is your father? Oh, he's in Calcutta. He went to Calcutta or to Delhi. Then a question comes. Okay, when is your father coming back from Delhi? Oh, after 2-4 days or 1 month or... But then you say, my father has died. He's dead. Okay, so will he come back? So if your father went to Delhi, then after 2 days he will come back. But if you say your father died, so what did he say? Sorry, where did he go? You don't know, you just say that he's not coming back. He's left. But if he died, like he cannot come back, right? Where did he go? Where did he go to? Just know he dead. He died. Just this. Will he come back? Actually, he left in the subtle body. Where did he go to? Your father. If you'd say, oh, like why do you burn that body? Was that a father? Would you burn your father alive? No, because that was only his material body with 5 elements. Okay, so who was inside him? Oh, he had one transcendental body inside. So how was your soul? What is the size of the soul which was inside? How weight, like a height? Oh, I haven't seen the soul ever. Have you seen the soul? No. Who has seen the soul? We don't see it, but we have faith. So many things we don't see, but we have faith. It's true. We don't see, we haven't seen the soul. So we have to see the soul. Hear about your soul. Meditate in your soul.
You meditate about your soul.
Shastra explains. Isn't it? Well, if I haven't seen him, how to meditate in him? So hear about him, hear about your soul. How is the soul? How is it? So that's why in the Gita Bhagavan says, Jiva is a part and parcel of Lord. So we are just a portion of Lord. Soul is so small. You cannot see with like normal eyes. For example, take a piece of hair, point of hair, tip of hair, divide it in 100 parts, then take one small part and again in 100 parts. So the soul is small like this, more than molecular.
সূক্ষ্ম বস্তু,
very small.
আর সেই সূক্ষ্ম বস্তুটা শরীরের মধ্যে রয়েছে বলে সেটা আমাদের চলছে। আমি কথা বলছি, আমি যাচ্ছি, খাচ্ছি, যা কিছু বলছি,
So whatever we do
শরীর থেকে বেরিয়ে যায়, কিছু হয় না, এই শরীরটা পড়ে থাকে।
is actually because the Atma is inside the body.
আমি এই তাই কৃষ্ণ এই কথাটা বলতেন, গোপীগণ এই কথা বলছেন।
So Krishna is telling the gopis,
যাদের এই দেহ স্মৃতি নাই তাদের সংসারের বন্ধন কোথায়?
if we don't even think about we are the bodies, how possible we have material bondages? Actually, the cause of our material bondage is because we think we are the body. We have, like we think the bodily conception is the root cause of bondage. There's no other reason. Like Maya creates this illusion. Like for example, to catch a monkey, the hunter puts a potato inside a clay pot. A clay pot like with a small narrow hole to come inside the pot. So the hunter puts the potato inside. Monkey tries to catch the potato and catch the potato, and he's trying to take out his hand, but he's holding the potato, so his hand is not able to cross that narrow entrance. If you would throw out, like drop the potato, his hand would be able to come through, but because the monkey is holding that potato, he's thinking actually that like pot is holding me or potato is holding me, but actually he's holding the potato. So in the same way, Maya creates this kind of illusions to us. So actually these illusions actually Maya is creating, and we have so much love and affection and so if we are free from these bondages, then we are like free from actually Maya. But it's not something that you can like just read and understand. You have to do bhajan. One person once was reading the Ramayana. It was really nice. Some person asked, what are you reading? Oh, the Ramayana. Oh, really nice. You're a devotee of Ram? Yes. Every day I read the Ramayana. In the morning and evening. I always read the Ramayana. Okay. Okay, the person was in the train reading the Ramayana, right? So where are you going? I'm going to the court. So the person was in the train reading the Ramayana, okay? Okay, why are you going to the court? Some disputes with my brother. Which disputes? I have my brother took two hands of land more than he should. Like two. That's why I open a case for that lawsuit. For 5 years, this lawsuit has been in the trial. For 5 years, I have been disputing a piece of land. Only two hands. I don't know a hand exactly how many meters, but maybe 2 meters. Suppose very small piece of land. I'm disputing for 5 years with my brother because our lands are like neighbor lands. Like our properties are just like bordering each other. So I spent so much money, for the lawyer and the police, this and that. So you're reading the Ramayana and you don't understand the meaning of the Ramayana? What should I understand about the Ramayana? The man asked. Then the other person in the train told him, look, who wrote the Ramayana? No, sorry, what is written in the Ramayana? Bharat gave the kingdom to Ram. Actually, Bharata wanted to give the kingdom to Ram. the mother of Bharat, Kaikeyi, she had asked two blessings from Dasharatha Maharaj. One is that Bharata would be the king and Rama would go to the forest for 14 years. So Dasharatha Maharaj even died in separation. Then Bharata was thinking, the only king of really king of Ayodhya is my brother Ram. So Bharat came to Chitrakoot, tried to persuade Ram to come back. Bharata insisted and begged Ram to come back. Brother, please take this kingdom. And Ramachandra, what did he say? Oh, I don't want to take it. I will not take it. I have to follow first the order of my father. I prefer to die than to break a vow. I have to follow the orders of our father. The father had given a word to our mother, so we have to follow. This is our religion. So even Kaikeyi, she said, Ram, I'm taking my word back. I'm taking my word back. Okay? Then Ramachandra said, but this word you gave is not for me. This word you had given to, like you had asked that benediction from my father, not from me. So you see, Ramachandra was saying this. Actually, if you wanted to change your word, you should have done it with my father, not with me. Now it's too late. So to keep the word of my father, I came to the jungle and the kingdom was given to Bharat. 14 years I have to stay in the exile. So I'm not the king, and also I have to stay 14 years in the jungle, in the forest. What will happen after this time? I don't know. Ramachandra is so generous, so... So in the Ramayana, one wants to give the kingdom to another, like take the kingdom, take the kingdom. So you're reading Ramayana and you're fighting with your brother for many years just for 2 meters of land. Are you reading really the Ramayana? Do you see what the Ramayana is all about? And you're calling yourself a Rama Bhakta, morning and evening you read the Ramayana, but try to see what is in the Ramayana. Be generous like Ramachandra. Be having this love to the brother like Bharat has love for his brother. Then you're really someone who really reads the Ramayana. And there was like a morning, evening, you read the Ramayana, but you're not actually... What is it? What is this? Morning and evening you are reading the Ramayana, but actually you don't understand the real meaning of the Ramayana. Actually you are wasting money because you are many years in the lawsuit, in the case, in the trial, just to get 2 meters of land, because you have to pay the lawyer, right? For like you are spending so much more in the lawyer than this piece of land. And in the end you'll die. If you die, You don't even know if you're gonna win the case, and so maybe win the case after some time, but actually maybe you're dead and the land would be there. So for 2 meters of land, you're fighting with your brother. This is mine, this is yours, and then you call yourself a reader of Ramayana, of the Ramayana. You're actually not reading the Ramayana. So in this world also we are fighting like this because this is mine, this is yours. We fight because of this. This is mine and this is yours. That's why we fight. But you can think about like Gurudeva. This belongs to Gurudeva, it's not mine. This is the wealth of Gurudev, like the things of Gurudev. So my duty, my responsibility is to take care of Gurudev's property. So somebody asked Paranguru Maharaj, why are you also quarreling for this, like lawsuit cases and these things in the trial and this and that? Then Paranguru Maharaj said, but actually these lawsuits also are going on in Goloka Vrindavan, transcendental world. The Sakhis, they sue Krishna. Why? Hey Krishna, why did you go to Chandravali? So the Gopis, they file a lawsuit against Krishna. You see the philosophy? How is there? Maybe you don't understand. Krishna had given his word to Srimati Radhika. He told, today in the night time I will meet you in the Keshava Kunja. And Krishna left to the Kunja of Chandravali. You had given your word to Srimati Radhika and you're going to the Kunja of Chandravali, you must be punished. So Guru Maharaj used to say, meaning is, temple is not mine, not yours, but belongs to whom? Bhagavan. If a thief will come and do if some wicked person takes this temple, they will make this temple a slaughterhouse. Isn't it? They will kill cows here. So these things are for the service of Guna Vaishnav. So we have to protect them. But it's not for me, it's not mine, for my sense gratification. I'm not the owner. I'm the servant. But if you think, I am the owner of this temple, if you think this, then it's an offense. I am the servant of Gurudev. This is the temple of Bhagavan. So my duty is to protect this place. Like for example, Mother Yashoda. So there was so much milk in the house of Mother Yashoda. If a little bit of milk is like overflowing from the pots and in the fire, what's the problem? So why Mother Yashoda went to protect the milk? Because that was for the service of Gopal. I have to protect something which is for Gopal. Otherwise, wicked, thieves people, bad people, evil people, if they take the wealth of Gurudeva, these things of Gurudeva, they will destroy it. They'll do bad things from it. Like smoking ganja or make a field of ganja. I think this Gurudev said, I'm not sure. Anyway, they will disgrace and destroy it completely. So we have to protect the wealth of Gurudeva, nothing else. Look, the saints know, I will not continue here for a long time, but the temple will remain and the saints will be able to come here. So Guru Vaishnavas also. In this place there will be Bhagavat Harikatha. So that's why they make the temples. And I'm not the owner of the temple. Prahariya means like a guard keeper, like a doorman. Guarding so that no thief will take anything. No, but not everybody comes for the temple to doing sadhana and bhajan. That's why there's so much quarreling in the temple also. Some people come to really do bhajan, some people just come to pretend in the temple, to pretend. This is true. You can see. Not everybody comes to the temple for bhajan. Some people, they really come for nice bhajan, but some people don't come for bhajan, for spiritual life. They come for their own sense gratification to the temple. To collect money or to get their own name, fame, reputation, for example, or to eat nicely, like this. That's why they live in the temple. So if the management of the temple is into these hands of these people, then they will shut the door and smoke marijuana, or they'll make it in a slaughterhouse, or they'll make chant the mantras of Kali, Shiva, Durga inside the temple. That's why these wicked people should be controlled or subdued. This is true or not? Because this is a very nice place that Gurudev made, this temple. He gave each drop of his blood to make this temple. Why? Because Guru knows he will not be here forever. Guru will go or not. So why did Guru make this? Because the saints will be able to come. Sadhus can come and Harikatha will happen here. But if a sadhu, like a person who is not a sadhu, come, then Harikatha will not happen. They'll make a factory out of it. They'll make a factory out of the temple. Isn't it? So this is a place for the service of Bhagavan. To serve the cow, God. So like for the cow, for example, if the milk of the cow, you can serve God and Guru Vaishnavas, isn't it? That's why there is a cow shed here. Cow shed is not for making a business out of it. It's to serve Bhagavan from the cow milk. So we serve the cows. This is true or not? Serve Bhagavan. So we have these responsibilities. You don't think I am the owner, no. Otherwise, if you think this, finish. I am the servant. You have to think you're the servant. This is very important. Just like Mother Yashoda, she went to protect the milk because she thought this is for the service of Gopal. So that's why she wanted to protect it. Isn't it? So Gopis were saying, you are trying to teach us to meditate in you.
কৃষ্ণ বিরহে বিরহে গোপীগণ ছটফট করছেন। হ্যাঁ, গোপীগণ এই সাধারণ লোকের মতো এই সংসার থেকে উদ্ধারের জন্য তারা চেষ্টা করছেন না।
Gopis, they are not endeavoring to deliver from this material world like other people. Gopis, they just want to come close to Krishna. and to serve Krishna directly. They're only eager for that.
এই জন্য বলছেন ব্রজ আমার সদন প্রাণনা সুনমোর নিবেদন। এই কৃষ্ণ কি বলছেন, গোপীগণ তাই বলছেন, হে গোবিন্দ তুমি ব্রজে চলো, ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো। জানেন কীর্তন? হ্যাঁ,
That's Kirtan explains.
জানেন কি? ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো, সুবল কাঁদে সুবাসী দাম কাঁদে কাঞ্চে অবিরত। ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো, হারিয়ে গেছে ব্রজের কানাই দ্বারাবতীর দেশে। ব্রজ গোপী কেন্দ্রে আকুল নয়ন জলে ভাসে, ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো। হ্যাঁ, ব্রজে এগুলো কিছু সুন্দর কীর্তন রয়েছে।
Beautiful Kirtan in Braj. Krishna, you belong to Braj. Krishna, you're not from Dwaraka, not Mathura also. You are our Krishna of Braj. You are ours. The sweet mood. You are ours. You belong to us, to me. So much mamata buddhi, madhu sneha, possessiveness.
শ্রীদাম কাঁদে কাঞ্চে অবিরত, ব্রজ গোপীর নয়ন জলে ভাসছে অবিরত। ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো, হারিয়ে গেছে ব্রজের কানাই দ্বারাবতীর দেশে। আরে ব্রজ গোপী কেঁদে আকুল নয়ন জলে ভেসে, ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দুয়েকের মতো। হে ব্রজের তুমি ব্রজের,
Krishna belongs to Braj.
তুমি ব্রজে চলো,
Come to Braj.
তুমি তোমার স্থানে মথুরা বৃন্দাবন।
Your place is not Mathura and Dwaraka. No.
আমাদের ব্রজবাসী,
You belong to the Brajbasis.
তুমি আমাদের ব্রজবাসী,
You are ours. You belong to the Brajbasis.
আমাদের ব্রজে চলো।
Come to Braj.
তোমার জন্য সুবল শ্রীদাম তারা কান্নাকাটি,
So Balshridama, they are waiting and crying for you. Mother Yashoda also crying for you.
মা যশোদা তোমার জন্য কেঁদে কেঁদে অন্ধ
Mother Yashoda, she's crying for you so much then she became blind.
কোয়েল না বলতো। যেদিন থেকে কৃষ্ণ বৃন্দাবন ছেড়ে মথুরায় আর দ্বারকা এসে গেছেন,
Since the day Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura Dwarka, the birds stopped how to say, singing. Peacock Pihen also stopped. Jamuna flowing very slowly, kal kal kal. Actually, Jamuna is saying, Krishna, Krishna, where are you?
নীল জলের
That blue water of the Jamuna.
ছানি দিয়ে ডাকছে। সেই এখন যমুনা রয়েছে বৃন্দাবনে, এই যমুনার নীল জল,
So the blue water of Jamuna is like
কানাই কানাই
calling out, Kanai, Kanai, where are you?
যে কল কল কানাই কল,
So the sound, kal kal kal.
চলে গেলে
So like a Jamuna is saying, Kanai, like Krishna, Gopal, where are you? Where have you gone to? The birds are not singing, Peacock Pihen not singing.
ফুলের মধ্যে গুঞ্জন করে না,
The bumblebees are not even drinking the nectar of the flowers anymore.
অজগরে
Everyone just
কান্নাকাটি,
completely distressed, crying for Krishna.
বাড়ি বরিশ হয়। যেমন শ্রাবণ মাসে
Just like in the month of Shravan, like July, it rains whole day, always, non-stop.
ঠিক তদ্রূপ
In the same way,
ব্রজবাসীগণ
the Vrajavasis,
কান্নাকাটি করছে। দেখুন যে ব্রজের কানাই
they are crying for you.
দিন দুয়েকের মতো, সুবল কাঁদে শ্রীদাম কাঁদে কাঞ্চে অবিরত। আর ব্রজ গোপীগণ তোমার জন্য কেঁদে আকুল নয়ন জলে ভাসে। এখন ব্রজ গোপীগণের চোখের জলের দ্বারা প্রবাহিত হয়ে গেছে, প্লাবিত হয়ে গেছে, যেমন বন্যা হয়ে যায়। ঠিক
Just like when there's a flood, in the same way, there's a flood in Braj because of the tears of the gopis. There's a flood in Braj.
গোপীর চোখের দ্বারা, চোখের জলের দ্বারা বৃন্দাবন কি হয়ে গেছে?
Because of the tears of the gopis,
প্লাবিত হয়ে গেছে, বন্যা।
Vrindavan is flooded with the tears of the gopis.
আজকে বলছে হারিয়ে গেছে ব্রজের কানাই দ্বারাবতীর দেশে। আর কৃষ্ণ বৃন্দাবনের থেকে এসে এই দ্বারাবতী দেশে
And Krishna went to Dwarka.
কোথায়?
So there,
হ্যাঁ
like, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna?
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ। এই জন্য এখানে পদকার্তা বলছেন,
In this way, the poet is saying here, Hey Krishna, come to Vrindavan.
হ্যাঁ, তুমি তো আমাদের ব্রজবাসী,
You are Brajabasi.
অন্য কারণ নয়। হ্যাঁ, তুমি দ্বারকাবাসী নয়।
You are not a Dwarakavasi, not Mathuravasi. You are
কি বাসী? ব্রজবাসী।
Brajabasi.
হ্যাঁ, ব্রজে চলো।
Come to Vrindavan.
তাহা তোমার পদদ্বয় করা যদি উদয়, তবে তোমার পূর্ণ কৃপা মানে। যদি তুমি কৃপা করে তোমার এই চরণদ্বয় ব্রজের মধ্যে উদিত করাও, প্রকাশ করাও,
If you would mercifully manifest your lotus feet in Vrindavan,
বাবুলে
then we would see this as your highest mercy. Hey Gobindo, please come to Vrindavan.
শুদ্ধ হৃদয়, হৃদয়ে কৃষ্ণ সঙ্গ লালসা যাচ্ছে।
So they're eager to meet Krishna.
ব্রজ প্রাণনা শুনো মোর নিবেদন, ব্রজ আমার সদন তাহা তোমার সঙ্গ, তোমার সঙ্গম না পাইলে না রহে জীবন। গোপীগণ বলছেন,
Gopis are saying, Hey Pranat Gobindo,
ব্রজ হচ্ছে আমাদের গৃহ,
Braj is our house.
সদন মানে গৃহ,
Sadhana means
আর
house.
তোমার সঙ্গ হচ্ছে সেই ব্রজ। ব্রজ ছাড়া আমাদের আর কিছু ভালো লাগে না। এই কুরুক্ষেত্র দ্বারকাপুরী, এখানে সব হাতি ঘোড়া লস্কর রয়েছে। হ্যাঁ, আর তোমার বেশও আমাদের ভালো লাগে না এখানে।
We don't like your clothes here. In Dwarka, you're wearing clothes like a king.
রয়েছে রাজ মুকুট, হাতে রাজদণ্ড রয়েছে,
You're like having the crown and
সৈন্যগণ এখান থেকে কিন্তু ঘুরে বেড়াচ্ছে।
so many armies and elephants, horses.
হ্যাঁ, হাতি ঘোড়ার শব্দ,
The sound of chariots and
চলছে রথের চাকার শব্দ,
the wheels of the chariots. Gar 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 gar. But in Vrindavan, so beautiful, such a sweet place. Banks of the Jamuna.
সুবিস্তীর্ণ ভূমি সেখানে রয়েছে। হ্যাঁ, সেখানে তমাল বৃক্ষ রয়েছে,
In Vrindavan, there is also tamal trees.
তমাল বন। আর কি বন?
The tamal tree and
হ্যাঁ,
which other?
কুমুদ বন, কি কি বন রয়েছে?
Kumud Ban and others.
শিশবল বন রয়েছে, কত নির্জন স্থান।
So many solitary places. The divine transcendental land, Vrindavan. Let's go to Vrindavan, Krishna.
তোমাকে না পেলে ব্রজবাসীগণ প্রাণ থাকে।
The Brajavas are about to die because of you. You are the life of Braj itself.
কৃষ্ণ,
Hey Krishna,
তুমি আমাদের এইরূপ জ্ঞান যোগ দিয়ে বা জ্ঞানের তত্ত্ব দিয়ে আমাদের বুঝাবার চেষ্টা করো না। এই যে বলছেন, পূর্ব উদ্ধব পূর্বে উদ্ধব দ্বারে যদি সাক্ষাৎকারে জ্ঞান যোগের করিলাম উপায়, বিদগ্ধ কৃপাময় মরে রয়েছে করিতে না যত্ন করে নারী কারি বাড়ি তারে ধ্যান শিক্ষা করাবো, লোঘা তাই আমার টানা টানা কর বিচার নহে কবি যোগেশ্বর পদকমল তোমার ধ্যান করি পাইবে সন্তোষ। তোমার বাক্য পরিপাটি তার মধ্যে কোটি নামে তুমি কবি আরো বাড়ে রোষ। কৃষ্ণদাস কবিরাজ কত সুন্দর কথা।
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami told such a beautiful katha.
গোপীগণ বলছেন,
The gopis are saying, Hey Gobindo,
তুমি বিদগ্ধ কৃপাময়। হ্যাঁ,
you are so
প্রেম
merciful.
পরিহাসে তুমি অত্যন্ত পটু,
You are so expert in
তাই তুমি
prema, laughing, joking.
কিন্তু হে গোবিন্দ,
I'm sorry, just because it's Ekadasi and I wanted to
হ্যাঁ,
tomorrow. So,
তুমি যে ধ্যান করতে বলছো,
Hey Gobindo,
আমার তোমার ধ্যান তো দূরের কথা, তোমার চরণের কথা স্মরণ হলেই
you told us to meditate, but when you think about your lotus feet, immediately our heart completely melts. We cannot meditate.
আবার সংসার থেকে উদ্ধার আমরা তো হতে চাই না।
Actually, we don't want to be delivered from this material world. Why? Because actually, don't even think we are the body. We are not even like in the material bondage or anything. Maya is if you think this is mine, this is yours. But Gopis say we know that everything belongs to Govinda, everything belongs to Krishna. So we are not under the illusion of Maya. Govinda, when will you come and give darshan to us? We are so eager to see you. Not only us, all the Brajavasis are so eager to see you. Like the cows are not eating grass. Cows are not drinking milk. Birds are only looking into the direction of Mathura, eager to, like when Krishna will come back. I think birds. Gurudev said some animal. I think the birds were looking to Mathura. So Krishna, how could you forget? How could you forget Vrindavan? Shastra explains that the homeland, like it's higher than heaven, like the place where we were born. Our mother and motherland is higher than heaven. How could you forget your own birthplace? How could you forget your own mother? Like maybe you would forget anyone in this world, but you could forget anyone, but forget your mother and motherland? Cannot forget. Like for example, when Ramachandra went for exile in the forest, do you know, Ramachandra, he took along with him a piece, like a small portion of the land of Ayodhya, you know, because it was this motherland. So motherland is very important. Janma-bhumi. So he left Ayodhya, but when he was going, he brought one piece of that land. Why? Because Ramachandra was born in Ayodhya, right? So when he went to the exile, every day he would take some mud, a little bit of the earth of the Ayodhya, do pranam and perform prayers. Shastra explains. And he was crying. Oh, mother land of Ayodhya. I was born from this land. Now I was born in the land of Ayodhya, so how could I forget it? So every day, Ramachandra was meditating and like doing pranam to that land. Because Shastra explains. Mother and motherland is higher than heaven. So the Gopis said, Hey Krishna, you were born in Vrindavan. You're performing pastimes. Vrindavan, Giriraj Govardhan, the banks of the Jamuna. And many kunjas also. How could you forget all those places? In the caves of Giriraj Govardhan, so many Lilas are taking place. In the caves of Giriraj Govardhan, Krishna is performing so many playful pastimes with his friends or with the gopis also. How could you forget this Giriraj Govardhan? In the banks of, in the lap of Giriraj Govardhan, Krishna would take rest on the shade of Giriraj. Before Giriraj was very tall, very high, that the shade of Giriraj would even reach until Mathura. So Krishna would take rest in the shade of Giriraj.
উপর চড়ে অনেক ফলমূল সংগ্রহ করতেন গৈরিক এক প্রকার রং পাওয়া যায়
Sometimes
রং পাওয়া যায়
also the sakas would, take so many fruits and also minerals, even in Giriraj. Also, for example, until nowadays there's a kind of rock stone in Giriraj. Then if you put some water in this rock and then you rub, a very nice smell. It will come in your hand, nice color and smell, fragrance. So for 7 days your hand will be having some color, like and also nice, so delicious fragrance. That's called Sugandha Shaila.
তাই বলছেন সেই গিরিরাজ গোবর্ধন যেখানে রয়েছে বাজন শিলা
So this is called Bhajan Shila.
পাথর রয়েছে
Also another kind of stone, Bhajana Shila, is like one stone. If you can even play, make like a musical sound, instrument sound.
মুকুট শিলা রয়েছে
Mukut Shila also is there in Giriraj.
রাধারানীর মুকুটের শিলা রয়েছে
The stone with the mark of Srimati Radhika's crown. If you go to Giriraj, you can see that.
বিলাস করতে করতে
Srimati Radhika performing pastimes. She just put her crown on a stone of Giriraj,
এখন সেই শিলা
and
রাধারানীর
you can find
ছাপ রয়েছে
the impression, like the mark of Srimati Radhika's crown on that stone. So Bhajana Shila, Mukut Shila,
চিহ্ন চরণ পাহাড়
Charan Pahari.
তাই গোপীগণ বলছেন
So the gopis said,
বৃন্দাবন গোবর্ধন যমুনা পুরীন সেই যমুনাকে কি করে ভুলে গেলে যে যমুনার মধ্যে তুমি নৌকা বিলাস করতে গোপীদের সঙ্গে কত প্রেম বিলাস আদি করতে সাঁতার কাটতে হ্যাঁ রাধাকুণ্ড শ্যামকুণ্ড কি করে তুমি ভুলে গেলে
how could you forget Radhakunda and Shyamakunda?
এই জন্য বলছেন কুঞ্জে রাসাতে গেলা সেই ব্রজে জনগণ মাতা পিতা বন্ধুগণ বড় চিত্র কেমনে পাশরিলা হ্যাঁ তুমি কেমন করে ভুলে গেলে তোমার হৃদয়টা এত কঠোর কি করে হয়ে গেল হ্যাঁ কেমন করে ভুলে গেলে
How could you forget?
বিদগ্ধ মৃদু সাধুগুণ সুশীল স্নিগ্ধ করুন তুমি তোমার নাহি দোষাভাস তবে যে তোমার মন নাহি স্মরে ব্রজজন সে আমার দুর্দৈব বিলাস গোপীগণ বলছেন তুমি যে ভুলে গেছো এটা হচ্ছে তোমার দোষ নয়, এটা আমাদের দোষ। দৈন্য করে গোপীগণ বলছেন তুমি সদ্গুণ
So the gopis are saying humbly,
স্নিগ্ধ করুন, তোমার মধ্যে কোনো দোষ থাকতে পারে না, এটা আমাদের দুর্ভাগ্য। গোপীগণ বলছেন,
gopis are saying, sorry, I couldn't get that.
না দেখি আপন দুঃখ দেখি শরীর মুখ ব্রজজনে হৃদয় বিদরে, কিবা মারো ব্রজবাসী কিবা জিয়াও ব্রজে আসি, কেন জিয়ায় দুঃখ সহিবারে। গোপীগণ বলছেন,
Gopis are saying,
হে কৃষ্ণ, তুমি আমাদের ভুলে যাও।
Krishna,
কেন কাউকে প্রেম করা হয় একটা মানসিক মাত্র।
maybe you forget us. Because, love is like just a mental activity.
জগতের কথা আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি।
Like in this world, they say, I love you. And after some days, you say, I don't love you anymore.
I love you. I kill you.
I love you, I kill you.
I hate you, then I leave you, I kill you. এই জগতের মধ্যে একটা থাকে না,
It's like this in this world.
যখন ধন সম্পত্তি থাকে তখন
So when you have money,
হয়ে যায়, আর যখন ধন সম্পত্তি থাকে না তখন সব ছেড়ে ফেলা।
you're full of friends. But when you're poor, then you don't have friends anymore. This is the rule of this world.
যদি আপনার কাছে ধন সম্পত্তি থাকে, সকলে জিজ্ঞাসা করবেন কেমন আছেন।
When you have money, everybody says, oh, sir, how are you?
আর যদি আপনার কাছে কিছু পয়সা না থাকে, নির্ধন হন, সেই ব্যক্তি বলবেন, who are you?
But when you don't have money, everybody will ask you, who are you?
আর তারপরে যখন নির্ধন হয়ে যাবেন, কেউ পুছে না, আরে কে তুমি?
But when you don't have money, everybody say, who are you? Not how are you, who are you?
মহারাজ,
When you have money, oh Maharaj, come, oh, welcome, welcome.
মালা নিয়ে পড়াচ্ছে, কেন ওর কাছ থেকে কিছু পাওয়া যাবে। শেঠজি আসছে, শেঠজি আইয়ে, শেঠজি শেঠজি, মিঠাই ডিব্বা হাতে, মালার হাতে, গজমুক্তার হাতে মালা। আর ওই শেঠজি যখন গরিব হয়ে যায়,
But when that rich person becomes poor, who are you? Who are you?
মানি ইজ বেটার দেন সানসানি। সংসারের মধ্যে তাই অর্থ থাকলে আপনাকে সকলে আদর করবে। আর অর্থ না
When you have money, everybody respects you. But when you don't have money,
তাই হচ্ছে।
no one cares about you. In this world, it's like this.
কিন্তু অর্থ কারোর দাস নয়, এটা মহাভারতের মধ্যে লেখা আছে দেখবেন। মানুষ অর্থের দাস, তাই না?
Like human being is the slave of money. Bhishma Pitamaha said this.
ভীষ্ম পিতামহ এই একটা কথা বলেছেন,
Bhishma Pitamaha said,
দাস
like the human being is the slave of the money.
কারোর দাস নয়। হ্যাঁ, অর্থ হচ্ছে স্বাধীন। আজ আপনার পকেটে, কাল অন্যের কাছে।
But actually, money today you have it, tomorrow money is with another person, went somewhere else.
এজন্য বলা হয়েছে, মহাভারতের কথা বলা হয়েছে,
So Mahabharata explains,
দাস।
human beings the slave of the money, but the money doesn't stay with the same person. Like money is always going here and there.
জানেন কি জানেন? হ্যাঁ, ওই পিছনে টাকা পয়সা দিন, দেখেন যে লোকটা আপনার শত্রু সে মিত্র হয়ে যাবে।
So if you have money, that enemy becomes your friend.
এই জন্য যে চাঁদির জুতা মারো কথাটা বলে না, হ্যাঁ, লোকে বুঝতে পারে না, কিন্তু বলে যে চাঁদির জুতা মারো তো। চাঁদির জুতা মানেটা কি?
What is the meaning of Chandra Juta Maro? Means actually money.
হ্যাঁ, ওকে দিয়ে দাও, দেখো, হ্যাঁ, বশীভূত হয়ে যায়। হ্যাঁ,
Like with money you can control others.
কিন্তু অর্থ কারোর দাস নয়। এই জন্য ভীষ্ম পিতামহ কথাগুলো খুব বলেছিলেন।
Bhishma Pitamaha said these things.
অনেক উপদেশ রয়েছে।
There are many stories in the Mahabharata.
মানুষ অর্থের দাস, কিন্তু অর্থ কারোর দাস নয়। হ্যাঁ, সেই জন্য আসি কথার মধ্যে। তাই এখানে বলছেন, হ্যাঁ, হে কৃষ্ণ তুমি আমাদের ভুলে যাও। হ্যাঁ, গোপীগণ বলছেন তুমি আমাদের
Gopi
ভুলে
said,
যাও। দৈন্য করে বলছেন, কিন্তু মা যশোদাকে কি করে
okay, you could have forgotten us, but how could you forget your own mother?
দেখি আপন দুঃখ, দেখি ব্রজেশ্বরীর মুখ, ব্রজজনে হৃদয়ে বিদরে। ব্রজেশ্বরী শ্রীমতী রাধে, কেবল মা যশোদা। মা যশোদাকে তুমি কি করে ভুলে গেলে, যে মা তোমাকে
How could you forget your own mother
দিয়েছে,
who gave you birth?
10 দিন গর্ভে ধারণ করেছে, তোমাকে পালন পোষণ করেছে,
She who's taken care of you.
ভুলে গেলে কি করে?
How could you forget this, your mother?
এই যে বলি না, সবকে ভুলতে পারে মানুষ।
You could forget everyone. A human being can forget everyone, but cannot forget your own mother.
যে মাকে ভুলে যায় সে মনুষ্য,
If a human being forgets his mother,
মনুষ্য বলার যোগ্য না।
you're not qualified to become a human being. If you forget your mother.
যত আমাদের জন্য যত ত্যাগ করেছে,
But because since we were born, our mother loves us so much and yet accepts so much renunciation for us.
হ্যাঁ, মায়ের দানটা আমরা কখনো পূরণ করতে পারবো না।
We can never pay off the debt we have with our mothers. Is this true?
এটাই সত্য। মা মাটি মানুষ আমরা। হ্যাঁ, বাস্তবে সত্য কি না?
Is this true?
মাকে আমরা কখনো ভুলে যেতে পারি না। তাই তো গোপীগণ উদাহরণ কি দিচ্ছেন, কৃষ্ণকে বলছেন তুমি সেই ব্রজেশ্বরী মা যশোদাকে কি করে ভুলে গেলে, আর মা যশোদা এখনো তোমার জন্য কান্নাকাটি করছে। অন্ধ সমা বই,
So your mother became blind crying for you.
মানে বাংলার পদকর্তা বলছেন, বৈষ্ণব পদকর্তা বলছেন, মা যশোদা তোমার চিন্তন করতে করতে কাঁদতে কাঁদতে তিনি অন্ধ হয়ে গিয়েছেন।
Your mother Yashoda crying for you, she became blind, she became crazy.
মা যশোদা কি করেন জানেন? হ্যাঁ, মধ্যরাত্রিতে উঠে, হ্যাঁ, একটা লান্টিন নিয়ে, হারকিন
One day, Mother Yashoda
নিয়ে চলছে,
woke up in the middle of the night and she was going
কোথায় যাচ্ছে আমার গোপালের দল,
away and she said, I'm going to Mathura to see Gopal.
চলে গিয়ে মা যশোদা
And after some steps, she just fell unconscious. She had become crazy.
কোনো মা যশোদা গোপালের সুন্দর সুন্দর ছোট ছোট কাপড়গুলোকে, হ্যাঁ, গাঁঠ বেঁধে নিয়ে চলছে, বলে কোথায় যাচ্ছ?
Sometimes
গোপালের
she would take some things like this from Gopal and coming out of the house. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to see Gopal.
বাংলার যে
There are beautiful
রয়েছেন,
poems in Bengali, transcendental
সব কবিগণ রয়েছেন, তারা এগুলো বর্ণনা করেছেন।
poems described by poets, Vaishnava poets, about
পাগলির
how Mother Yashoda became crazy.
সেই চুলাগুলো কি হয়ে গেছে, হ্যাঁ, মাকড়সার জাল বিছিয়ে দিয়েছে, কেন রান্নাই তো হয় না। হ্যাঁ, এগুলো বর্ণনা আছে শাস্ত্রের মধ্যে। হ্যাঁ, কেবল মা যশোদা কাঁদছেন, গোপাল, তখন তিনি পাগলিনীর মতো হয়ে যাচ্ছেন। আবার মা যশোদা কখনো পাগলের মতো হয়ে
So Srimati Radhika had become, sorry, Mother Yashoda had become crazy.
বাজারে বিক্রি করে দিয়ে এসছো কেন? কৃষ্ণ যখন
Then she was telling Nanda Baba, did you sell my son? So after Krishna killed Kamsa,
শ্বশুর জরাসন্ধ
so Jarasandha, the father-in-law of Kamsa,
প্রাপ্তি
like the two daughters of Jarasandha, Asti and Prapti, means they were the wives of Kamsa. They became widow because Kamsa was dead. So they came to
কৃষ্ণ বলরামের সামনে বলতে লাগলো
their father Jarasandha and told many wrong things, like they made up many stories about Krishna and Balaram. That's why Jarasandha many times he attacked Mathura. 18 times he attacked Mathura.
কৃষ্ণ কি করলেন জানেন? এর আগের ঘটনা রয়েছে। কৃষ্ণ তখন বলছিলেন যে বাবা নন্দ মহারাজ বলছেন আপনি বৃন্দাবনে ফিরে যান।
So Krishna himself told Nanda Maharaj, go back to Vrindavana, I'm going.
অসংরক্ষিত
Now Braj is
আমরা চলে যাই, ব্রজকে রক্ষা কে করবে?
unprotected.
ব্রজকে বলছে
Sorry, not Braj. Mathura is unprotected. If I go, who will protect Mathura?
কিন্তু উগ্রসেনের বিরুদ্ধে
Ugrasen is the king, but Ugrasen is already old.
কার্য পরিচালনা সম্ভব নয়।
He cannot rule the kingdom.
জানি বলদেবকে আমাদের থাকতে হবে কিছুদিন।
So I'll just stay for some days with my brother Baladev.
আমরা জানি জরাসন্ধ আক্রমণ করবে মথুরাপুরীকে, তাই আমাদের কিছুদিন থাকবে। আমি এই অতি অল্প দিনের মধ্যে এই মথুরাকে সেটেল করে আমি
I'll just take care of Mathura for some time, and I will go back soon. So Nanda Krishna took all his ornaments and gave to Nanda Maharaj to bring back to. Go, oh my father, bring this to Vrindavan. I'm already going. I'm going after some time. Nanda Maharaj is a very simple person, so he believed in Krishna. Okay, Krishna will come back.
নন্দ মহারাজ যখন
So when Nanda Maharaj came alone, then Nanda Maharaj,
কাল কোথায়
so Mother Yashoda said, "Where is my Gopal?
গেলে
You took my Gopal, but you didn't bring him back. Where is he?"
অলঙ্কার মধ্যে তখন বলছেন কি আমার গোপালকে
So, but he brought only the ornaments.
করে
So Mother Yashoda said,
অলঙ্কারগুলো নিয়ে এসছো,
"Did you sell my Gopal there, and you brought his ornaments back?"
হরিণীর মতো হয়ে গেছে।
So Mother Yashoda was completely crazy.
এগুলো আমাদের বৈষ্ণব কবির কবিতার মধ্যে বর্ণন রয়েছে। তাই বলছেন এখানে গোপীগণ তাই বলছেন, সময় হয়ে গেছে না, এই জন্য গোপীগণ কি বলছেন দেখুন, হ্যাঁ, যে না দেখি আপন দুঃখ দেখি ব্রজশ্বরীর মুখ
So the gopis are saying,
জনে হৃদয় বিদরে কিবা আমারো ব্রজবাসী কিবা যে ব্রজে আসে কেন জয় দুঃখ সহিবারে। হে কৃষ্ণ একবার ব্রজে আসো,
Krishna, please come to Vrindavan.
দর্শনের জন্য
The Brajavasis, they are so eager to see you.
তাদের রক্ষা করো। হ্যাঁ, এই সকল অনেক সুন্দর সুন্দর কথা রয়েছে। হ্যাঁ, এই জন্য গোপীগণ কৃষ্ণের কাছে অত্যন্ত দুঃখ আবেদন করছেন, কৃষ্ণের হৃদয়ের মধ্যে করুণার উদ্রেক সৃষ্টি করছেন। হে কৃষ্ণ তুমি এত নির্মম হও না,
So gopis are saying, Krishna, you have no
সদয় হও, তুমি
compassion. No, you have.
ব্রজে এসো।
So please come from Dwarka, come to Dwarka. Come to Vrindavan. Leave Dwarka and come to Vrindavan.
সুবল সুবল কাঁদে সুদাম কাঁদে কাঁদছে অবিরত ব্রজের কানাই ব্রজে চলো দিন দিন। হ্যাঁ, এগুলো হচ্ছে মহাপ্রভুর হৃদগত ভাব, গোপী ভাব। এগুলো
So this is the mood of Mahaprabhu, the mood of Srimati Radhika, the mood of the gopis. This is what Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami described so well in Caitanya-caritamrita.
কোনো সাহিত্যের মধ্যে আপনি পাবেন না।
You cannot find this in any other literature.
আমাদের এই চৈতন্য চৈতামৃতের গ্রন্থ, যত মহাপ্রভুর জীবন চরিত্র পড়তে হলে অনেক তো গ্রন্থ পাওয়া যায়।
You find many books with this life history of Mahaprabhu, like Chaitanya Bhagavat and
অনেক গ্রন্থ পাওয়া যায় মহাপ্রভুর জীবন বা মহাপ্রভুর লীলা জানার জন্য অনেক গ্রন্থ পাওয়া যায়। তা সত্য
so you can find
চৈতন্য চরিতামৃতের গ্রন্থে
many
যে বর্ণনগুলো রয়েছে না,
books about Mahaprabhu and etc.
জগতের মধ্যে
But the Caitanya-caritamrita is
অপূর্ব।
it's a unprecedented book in this earth.
এই সাহিত্যের দিক দিয়ে বলুন,
If you analyze it by philosophy or by literature
রসবিচারে
or about the rasa vichar, any aspect, in any aspect, the Caitanya-caritamrita is an unprecedented book.
চৈতন্য ভাগবত রয়েছে, চৈতন্য ভাগবতে মহাপ্রভুর অনেক লীলা রয়েছে।
In Chaitanya Bhagavata, there are many Lilas of Mahaprabhu.
বৃন্দাবন দাসকে ব্যাসের অবতার বলা হয়, চৈতন্যের ব্যাস
So
বৃন্দাবন দাস।
Vrindavan Das Thakur is the
ভাগবতের
Chaitanya Bas, the Vyasa avatar of Gaura-lila.
ঠিক তদ্রূপ এই চৈতন্য লীলার ব্যাস বৃন্দাবন দাস ঠাকুর। এছাড়াও অনেক গ্রন্থ রয়েছে।
So there are many books, like for example the Diary of Murari Gupta, many books describing about Mahaprabhu.
গ্রন্থ রয়েছে যেখানে মহাপ্রভু জীবন সম্পর্কে জানা যায়, এটা সত্য। কিন্তু
This is true.
গ্রন্থের যদি একদিকে
But if you put all the other books in one side of the scale, in the other side of the scale, just the Caitanya-caritamrita, still the Caitanya-caritamrita will be heavier. Because Caitanya-caritamrita has so beautiful rasa-madhurya, tattva-siddhanta described in Caitanya-caritamrita. In other shastras you cannot find this. If you research the Vedic Vaishnava literature, you'll see this, you'll find this realization, you'll understand what is the book Caitanya-caritamrita. Caitanya-caritamrita describes Gaura Govinda Lila. I forgot this verse now.
গৌর গোবিন্দের লীলা এত সুন্দর বর্ণন করা হয়েছে। গৌর আর গোবিন্দ লীলাইতে নেই তৈরি হয়েছে। অথবা গোবিন্দ লীলামৃত গ্রন্থ, কারণ দাস কবিরাজ বিষ্ণু কি লিখেছেন, আর অষ্টকালীন লীলা গ্রন্থ তাকে বলা হয়েছে গৌর গোবিন্দ লীলামৃত গ্রন্থ। গোবিন্দ,
like for example Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also wrote Govinda Lilamrit, beautiful book.
চৈতন্য-চরিতামৃত, এই সকল গ্রন্থগুলো যাতে যাদের মধ্যে একটু রস জ্ঞান হয়ে যায় তারা ছাড়তে পারে না। তত্ত্ব একটু চর্বণ যেন ছাড়িতে নেই, এত সুন্দর।
It's so beautiful book. So again and again we have to read Caitanya-caritamrita. So you have to read again and again, not only one time. You have to read it again and again, not only one time.
Lord Jagannath, he is taking rest, sleeping.
So today's the day where Jagannatha takes, oh, he's speaking English, sorry.
Also, and rolls one side to another side. বারবার পড়তে হবে, একবার পড়লে হবে না, বারবার শ্রবণ করতে হবে।
So you have to hear again and again, you have to do kirtan again and again. This Gaura Sundar Katha.
বাঙালি বলে কথা, বাঙালি বলে যদি আমাদের পরিচয় দিতে হয় তাহলে এই চৈতন্য চরিতামৃত কি হৃদয়ঙ্গম করতে হবে। যদি কারোর যদি মানে সাহিত্যের মধ্যে, বৈষ্ণব সাহিত্যের মধ্যে প্রবেশের ইচ্ছা থাকে, অধ্যয়ন করতে হবে। গৌর প্রেমানন্দে জয় সচিনন্দন গৌর হরি কি। হ্যাঁ, কৃষ্ণদাস কবিরাজ কস্তুরী মঞ্জরি, কালকে বললাম না এই চৈতন্য চরিতামৃতের লেখককে কৃষ্ণদাস কবিরাজ।
So Caitanya-caritamrita's author is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He said, very humbly, he said, I cannot write, my hand is shaking, I'm old. He's Kasturi Manjari, he's not an ordinary person. Shastra explains. He's a very intimate, dear associate of Srimati Radhika. Krishna himself, he's praying, begging to the feet of the manjaris. Today is Ekadasi. What time the kirtan starts? So Ekadasi means Bhagavat Hari Katha. To fast. Actually to sit close to God. Means actually to do Shravan Kirtan of Hari Katha. This is really sitting close to Lord. It's not enough like not to eat. Many yogis also they are fasting. If you go to the Himalayas, there are many yogis there. They are not worshipping Bhagavan, but they are fasting. There's chanting Aham Brahmasmi and other things. It's like the real meaning of fasting is Harikatha. I think I'll stop because the connection is just like today. So many monkeys, they live only eating fruits. If you could attain God only by drinking milk, so many calves are there only drinking milk also. If you could get Bhagavan only by leaving your family and wife, so many people would have already gotten Bhagavan, but it's not enough. Mirabai says, without prema, nobody can attain Nandalala. So the real meaning of Upavas fasting, we have to hear Harikatha. Staying close to God. Upa means close by. Bas means to sit down, to stay. How to sit near God, hearing His Harikatha. Because when you hear Harikatha, it means you're directly sitting near Bhagavan. Shastra explains. Because it's Shabda Brahma, transcendental sound. So for fasting, you have to chant holy names. Hear Harikatha. Then you're already staying close to Bhagavan. Gaur Premanandi. If you don't read the Gita, you cannot even enter other books. If you read the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan will appear with Srimati Radhika in front of you. The soul cannot be touched by the fire, not the wind, nothing. The wet by the water, moistured by the water. Like so, the soul is beyond all that. Jiva is transcendental. So the body is born, the body dies. We suffer disease and so many things, but the soul is beyond all that. Jai Sri Gurudev.